Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sunshine and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark and Mercari. And I like to film my haul videos, my unboxing videos, my what sold videos, and just reseller content in general. So today I'm going to do a what sold video. And these are items that have sold on all three platforms from October 1st through October 15th of 2020. So if this sounds like something that interests you, then please stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna start on Mercari. And on Mercari, I had 5 sales. And the first sale was out of my men's thread-up denim rescue, no, it wasn't denim. My men's rescue box from thread-up. For those of you that want to see it, I did film a video on it, and you can find it in my haul videos. So the first item that sold was this Under Armour big logo hoodie. I didn't know anything about it, but I looked it up, and it was the Storm line, like Desert Storm, and so in that box, I think each piece cost me less than $5. So this sold on Mercari for best offer of $27. And yeah, I was really surprised by that and grateful. Next thing to sell, I picked up at, was this one? Yeah, I picked this one up at a thrift store. It's this kimono V-neck caftan. It was really pretty, tropical floral, kimono sleeves, and I think I paid probably $4 for it. And it's also sold on best offer. I had it listed for $39, but someone offered me $24 and I gladly accepted it. Okay, the next thing to sell, I also picked up at Goodwill, and it only cost me $4, amazingly. It was new with tags, and it was a Jose Bank, I'm not even sure how to say that, but the VIP collection. I looked at the comps, and the comps were like $20 and $25, and I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to sell mine for that, and it's worth more than that. So I listed it for $45, and it sat for a few months, and someone offered me $35, which is what my lowest price that I would accept for it, and I gladly accepted it. So it's off to its new home. And the next thing to sell, I picked up Retail Arbitrage for myself. It's a size extra large by French Pastry, and I'm not into aliens, but I like the saying on it. The front of it said, "I need space," and the back of it said self-isolation mode, which reminds me, we're in COVID and all that, and I just thought it was cute. So I thought, oh yeah, I can't wait to wear this when it gets cooler here because it's still in the hundreds. But I thought, okay, I'm going to list it anyway just to see. So I listed it for $30, and the lowest I really would take for it was $25 because I think I paid $11 for it. But somebody, we bartered back and forth and decided on $23. I thought, I'm not going to quip over $2. I'm just going to let her have it, and hopefully I'll find another one. Which this past week, I did find another one in a smaller size, but since it's oversized, it'll still fit me. And it's also listed, so we'll see what happens with it. And the last thing to sell on Mercari, I picked this up a few months ago at Goodwill and paid $4 for it. And I had it listed, I think at one time for as high as $60. And, I was getting lowball offers, a lot of interest on Poshmark and eBay, and, if you like on Mercari, well, somebody on Mercari offered me $50 for it, and yes, I took it. And what's funny is after that, the people on Poshmark were emailing me, or, messaging me, wanting to purchase it. Well, hello, where were you 2 months ago? Anyway, so it sold for $50, and yeah, I was glad. Okay, I had only 5 sales on Poshmark, and I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I had 5 on Mercari. So the first thing to sell on Poshmark were this pair of jeans that I got out of the thread-up denim DIY rescue box. There was probably only 2 or 3 pairs that were worth selling. So yeah, I won't be picking up that box again. For those of you that are interested to see what I got, it's in my videos under haul videos. Okay, the first thing to sell were these American Eagle Super Stretch Tencel jeggings. And if you ever have jeans that have the word tencel or have the fabric content tencel, you want to put that in the title of your listing because it's kind of wrinkle proof. It's not, you know, completely, but it's like wrinkle resistant. So you want to put that in your title because it will make it sell faster. People get really interested in that. And these weren't listed long. I think I probably listed them for $20, maybe even $25. And there was interest across all three platforms. This one girl on eBay, let's see, okay, I had them listed for $25, and I think she offered me $12. So I countered back at $24.99 or something crazy because, you know, her offer was crazy. And then I think she came up to $15. So I countered back at the lowest offer I would take, which was $20. And I sent her a message saying, I'm sorry, but this is the lowest that I can go on this item. You know, if you really want them, please accept my offer. So anyway, she has the nerve, and I say nerve because after I said $20 my bottom, she comes back with $18. So I just declined it. And granted, it's, you know, $2, but I don't care. I had taken the time to send her a message that that was, you know, the lowest I was going to take. So anyway, I declined her offer, and miraculously, somebody on Poshmark offered me $18. And even though that was basically the same thing, on eBay, it would have been free shipping. So it would, if I would have accepted her offer, it would have been $18 shipped. Whereas on Poshmark, I accepted the $18 offer, but they paid shipping. So yeah, I definitely accepted that offer. And what's funny is she waited 24 hours, I think, the girl on eBay, and emailed me back and said, would you please accept $20 for these? I really want them, blah, blah, blah. And I had to email her back saying, I'm sorry, they're sold. So yeah, don't take advantage. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness, in other words. You know what I mean? If you really want something, then take the seller's lowest offer and be happy. Okay, anyway, this next item I purchased on Goodwill Auctions probably last year. And these were these Bordello Rhinestone Pleaser Teaser Stilettos. And I knew they were worth some money because I know the brand. And these were boxed, and they still had the pads that hadn't been attached yet. And they had the dust bag. So I had them listed high. At one point, I probably had them listed at 75, but eventually lowered it to 50. And you know, there was a lot of interest, a lot of lowball offers. But finally, I got tired of storing them. So, you know, make room for winter stuff. So somebody on Poshmark offered me $35. And yes, I accepted that. So they're off to their new home. She left positive feedback. I'm glad someone's having fun during COVID, if you know what I mean. Okay, anyway. Next item I purchased at Goodwill for $3.29, I think. It was this ombre dip dye layered cardigan and top twin set. So in other words, it looked layered. It wasn't actually two pieces. It was one piece with the short sleeve cardigan on top and then the front layer of the shirt underneath. And it was an Alfred Dunner piece, actually. So I probably had it listed for $25, and someone offered me $22, and I accepted it. The next item sat around for months. Sorry, I need a drink. Sat around for months because it needed a repair. It had a hole in the back of the collar, just a little one. But you know, I don't sew. I mean, I could sew if somebody thread the needle for me because I can't see, even with glasses, to thread it. But anyway, I decided, you know what, I'm going to list this as is and just see if someone wants it. So I had it listed for $25, and it was probably within a week. Someone sent me a $20 offer, and I accepted it. So that's off to its new home. Next item I also had for a few months, I was so excited to find Cabby. I thought, oh, this is Cabby. It's so great. It's going to sell for a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. So I probably paid $5 for it at Goodwill. And I think I had it listed at $50. And, you know, nobody was really interested in it. So I went and rechecked comps, and the comps on this were so low that I'll probably never pick up Cabby again. So I repriced it at $30, maybe $35, and it was a big, bulky, heavy sweater, so it took up a lot of room, and I was really hoping it would sell on Poshmark because of the package weight. It would have been really expensive to ship on eBay. So somebody sent me an offer of $25, and yeah, I gladly accepted that. So that was my 5 sales on Poshmark, and I had 28 sales on eBay. So let me get that loaded. Be right back. Okay, I had a lot of sales on eBay, and some of them were my couponing items, which are toiletries and personal care. And I don't include them in these videos because I basically list them not as a money maker, but more of to get my money back and to get the items out of my house, the items that I can't donate to the women's shelter and food bank and stuff like that. So the first item to sell was this Vibrant Life dog harness, and I got it for free for my review. So I had it listed for $9.77, free shipping. And someone sent me a really nice message about she works for a no-kill shelter and they really needed that size harness, and would I accept $5 for the item? Well, of course I would. And, you know, I thanked her for her message and, you know, great cause and all that. So I sold that for $5. And the next item to sell was something I've had for months. I purchased it at Goodwill Auctions over a year ago, and it was a Taylor Swift Collector's Reputation Tour box, and it was big. It was like this big, and you opened it up and it showed her in concert singing and everything. It was awesome. So at one point I had it listed at $75, and you know, I was getting really lowball offers, and then I lowered it to $45 and didn't get any offers. So I think I relisted it at $55 and, you know, kept out sending $50 offers, and nobody was taking it. And finally, somebody just swooped in and purchased it. So finally, someone just swooped in and purchased it for my full asking price of $54.77. So I was really happy to see that go. It was going clear to the other side of the country to, I think, Kentucky. But I actually charged the right amount of shipping for it, so that was a good thing. So the next thing to sell was something I purchased at Goodwill for $4. It was a vintage Blue Jay jumper-like midi dress. It had the cool hardware, kind of like overalls. You know, it came over your shoulders and it clasped with the hardware. And then it was a button front, really pretty, linen blend, really nice dress. So I didn't expect it to sell till next year because it was sleeveless. But someone offered me $25. That was a really good return on my investment, and I was so glad I didn't have to store it for the winter. So that went out. Next item to sell was something I picked up at a yard sale a few months ago for $5 and cleaned it up. Really good condition. It was a Hello Kitty bicycle helmet for girls. So cute, so cute. And they actually purchased it for my full asking price of $29.77. And it was going to California. At the time, I didn't have the knee pads and elbow pads, Hello Kitty ones listed yet. Or maybe she would have bundled those together. But I'm glad to see the helmet go because it was really big, taking up space. So the next thing to sell was my best sale of probably maybe my life, I don't know. So I found this item in the Goodwill junk section. You know, they have rows in the back of the hard goods and stuff, and then they have like junky shelves. But it was a big box, and I thought, oh, let me see what's in here. So I opened it up, and it was a bunch of rounds of yarn. And I thought, I bet this is a latch hook kit. And the only reason I knew that is back in my 30s, I was totally into that. Well, I should say my 20s. So I looked it over. Everything appeared to be there except the hook that you need to, make it. So I asked the manager if she would discount it because there wasn't a hook in there. So she discounted it to $3.99. So I paid $3.99 for it. Got it home and found out it was actually not only a latch hook kit, but it was vintage. Sorry, vintage. And it was a good name. Hirschner's or something like that. So the comps on eBay were around 80 bucks. So I thought, oh yeah, I will list mine for $80 and see where it lands. I listed that at night, and the next day, I am so sorry, my allergies are just really bad. So I listed it at night, and the next morning I woke up to a bunch of offers, and they were all on eBay. In fact, that's probably the only place I listed it. So I countered back, knowing that I wouldn't take less than $75 for it, or I didn't want less than $75. But this one buyer I realized was in England, so I realized it would be a lot of money to ship it to him. So him and I bartered back and forth, but we decided on $70, and it's going off to its new home in England, and that was a major. But on the other end of the spectrum was this Banana Republic striped polo that I got from the ThredUp men's rescue box. I knew it wasn't anything big, so I decided to send it out to auction at 77 cents, and that's what it sold for. So, you have your highs and your lows. That's how it flows. So the next thing to sell were mine. They were a pair of MINNETONKA knee-high fringe moccasins, lace up the front. And I'd had them for years. They were vintage. But they were well loved, and I noted it. I listed them for $50, and someone sent me a $30 offer, and I gladly accepted that because I'm not taking, I'm not wearing them anymore, so they're just laying around. So the next item I got at Goodwill for $4, and I really liked it. I thought, oh, this will be a great house dress for me, but as usual, I list everything. Even stuff that I would keep for myself just to see if it'll sell, because if it'll bring me a profit, I'm all about it. So it was a vintage 80s coffee time house dress. So it snapped down the front, had the front pockets, lightweight, cute, had embroidery, and I listed it for $24.77, and that's what it sold for. So I won't be wearing that this year. Okay, we have a bunch of toiletries. And then the next item I sold was something I picked up at Goodwill on dollar days, back when we had dollar days. So I only paid $1 for it. It was a vintage KASPER buffalo plaid blazer. Really cool. Double-breasted, had velvet trim around the collar. Really pretty. And it was a wool blend. So I had it listed for, I want to say $40. And someone sent me an offer of $34, and I gladly accepted that. That was a really good flip, really good return on my investment. And the next thing to sell was something that I've had for a while. It was this Juicy Couture starter bracelet. Had the great big gemstone on it. Really pretty in its box, so it was boxed. And I had it listed for $35, and someone sent me an offer of $30, and yes, I accepted that. So that went out. And then the next item I picked up also on dollar days at Goodwill. It was this Bobby Brooks size extra large midi dress, denim. It was denim and had pretty embroidery on it, and it had pockets, and I probably had that listed for $25. And I'm really trying to get rid of some dresses. So someone sent me an offer of $15, and I gladly accepted it. Okay, the next item was also out of my ThredUp men's rescue box. And this was, I figured it out. This was a golf polo, but I thought it was polka dot because it had great big white dots on it, polka dots. Come to find out later, those were actually golf balls. I don't even know if I listed it as polka dot. I hope not. But anyway, it had SPF 50, odor control, and all that. So the brand was actually a good brand, but because it was bunker mentality. But because this one had some loose threads on the cuffs, like somebody had muscle arms, you know, and busted out the thread. So I listed it for $20 and somebody bought it for $20. So that was great. The next sale, I was so happy and so surprised. I've had this wallet forever. It was a Coach red leather organizer wallet, new without tags in bright red. And I had it listed for $75. And someone, I think, sent me an offer of $30. And I thought, here we go. So I countered back at $73 and she accepted it. I have never had that happen before. I was shocked. So now I always try to counter even if their offer is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm still shocked over that. But glad that it sold. Okay, the next item I got to in retail arbitrage, and I paid $4 for it. It was this white gauzy sheer lightweight kimono, you know, which would have been great for beach cover-up. But we're going out of the season now. But I picked it up anyway because I only paid $4 for it. So I had it listed for $25. And someone sent me an offer of $20 and I accepted it. So now I'm going past some more toiletries. This next item I picked up at a garage sale a while back for $3. And it was this NIV 64 CDs audio Bible from 2001. Had all the CDs, they were all in good condition, had the zippered, you know, case for it and everything. So I had it listed either $35 or $40, and I was running a sale in my store, so it ended up selling for, oh, I had 30% off going on. Wow, I could have had it listed higher than that. Anyway, it sold for $33.01, and yes, I was happy to see that go. And the next item is something I've had for a long time. And the lady sent me a really lowball offer. I think I had this listed for $60. It was this Coach Lucky Clover Op Art Madison Sateen satchel. Really pretty, really rare print. So that's why I had it listed that way. But anyway, her and I kept going back and forth. And finally, since I'm trying to get rid of dresses and purses, I accepted her offer of $40 just to move it out. So I was glad to see that go. And I think that that's it, other than the toiletries. So I will be back with my numbers. Okay, I sold 5 items on Mercari for a total of $159. Mercari takes 10% in fees, which was $15.90, and that left me with a total of $143.10. On Poshmark, I also had 5 sales for a total of $120. Poshmark takes 20% in fees, so the fees were $24, which left me with $96. On eBay, I had 28 sales for a total of $677.89. eBay, I plan they take around 13% is what I, base it on. So that was $88.07, which left me with a total of $589.41. So the totals across all 3 platforms, I sold 38 items. My sales are slightly down for Q4. I'm hoping they pick up. I sold 38 items for a total net profit of $828.51 minus my cost of goods, which average anywhere from $1 to $15. So anyway, that was my sales for the first part of October. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe to my channel because I try to bring you 2 videos a week, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. So I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.